right, so Rachel takes her car to a SOP specialist because it's so hard for us to get the right parts for her car. Like we do the tires, we do the brakes, the tire monitors, the oil changes, stuff like that. Once it gets anything really past that, it's the Swedish import.
Bearings, we do a lot of
Right,
stuff.
we do, but the Swedish import guy is the guy.
Yeah.
Time and chain issue, oil pump issue, all the little issues she's had over the years, it goes to him. Now the tail light assembly, the tail light board is bad.
It's not, so the boards aren't available. It's usually it's got a bad ground. So he's going to cut that out and put it in a new wire.
Whatever. You can't get the parts.
Correct.
But he knows what to do to fix that problem because they don't make the parts and he knows how to
It's
engineer
the
his
only
way
car he
around
works
it.
on.
But the moral to this story is, like, we just had a guy come in, his tires were bald, his exhaust system was in his car, half of it was in his car, it was already patched in once on his car. We're like, dude, you need a new system. We're not putting this shit back on. It's $1,200 to replace your exhaust system. I don't have the money for that. Your engine light's on, your front tires are bald, and your exhaust system has been welded back on your car twice already. This would be the third time. We're not doing it. And my exhaust guy said, hey, we have some parts that you can make that exhaust system out of and save the customer some money. By the time I still make the exhaust system, it's going to cost him $900. Not including his engine light still on, his tire light's on. Not one point in time did that conversation with that customer go, whatever it takes, just fix my car. So I was listening to Rachel who was talking to the Swedish imports guy. Rachel never once asked how much. Never once. She just said, I hear this noise, I want you to take care of that. My tail light in the back, we looked at it, we think it needs a tail light board. Just fix that. I want the front struts replaced because we put cheap Amazon parts on there. They're not right. I want you to do it. Never once. Just her exact words are, whatever it costs, just take care of it. And if you find something else on your way, just take care of it. That's the way it should be when you come in for service. But it's not. And Rachel said something very important. She said, I don't talk to people like me at the counter here. You talk to all these people. How many people just say, go ahead and take care of it?
I don't get many.
Not very many that show up here.
Rare
very rare.
That I find to me.
And like when I get my race engines built for my Mustang or my Monte Carlo, by no means am I super rich, whereas Rachel's super rich. But we want our stuff right. We take our Sea-Doos to the Sea-Doo guy because that's what he does. Whatever it takes. We put new batteries in our Sea-Doos every year because we don't want any problems. We don't put them on trickle charge. We don't ask to charge it up. Put new batteries in our skis so when we get in it, we don't have any problems. And I did put a new battery in my ski, and it was dead 3 days later, and I had to go to AutoZone and swap it
That
out.
happens. Defects.
But just by me trying to avoid a problem, I still had a problem. It was an inconvenience. But better than me gambling around with a beat battery. But the point of the story is, as I said to my parts guy, you would think the conversation would be, whatever it takes, just fix my car. And that's the slim that goes on here. The slim.
Whoa.
But although we do have some people, how are you?
Good. I like your video.
Thanks. I'm glad to see the Beamer's still going, dude.
It's still going.
It's a good car if you take care of it.
Knock on wood, I haven't had
No
any
major issue.
mechanical shit.
Yeah. Well, the more we keep up on it, the better off you'll be.
Yeah, because I can't afford a new car. The prices of these things is just insane. How long do you think? Because I know I need new struts and I need that other thing.
So shocks and about and mounts.
And how long do you think I could I don't have the money
Before
right
they
now.
start falling apart? I mean, they're
Yeah.
starting to come apart. Before they start actually coming apart, I don't really have an answer for that.
Yeah.
We just see visual signs that say, hey, it's time. And you're 130,000 miles.
Yeah.
Most shocks and struts never last that long.
Really? So
They recommend the manufacturers make them say every 60,000. So they're almost 3 times their life cycle already.
and what happens if they fall apart?
It'll start punching holes in the body and ruining your tires.
Like you'll hear it.
Oh yeah, you'll hear it come apart. It'll be very audible, when it happens.
Very odd. Then and the other thing is that what was it fluid change?
The differentials and transfer keys.
Yeah, since your car is 4-wheel drive, it has differential in the back, a differential in the front, and then a transfer case. And if those fluids have never been done, then they need to be done.
They haven't. BMW actually, by their repair of when they recommend, it just says check. It never says to change. And technically they said they're a lifetime fluid, but you can even Google it and it says lifetime fluid doesn't actually mean lifetime fluid, which is anything.
Actually, that
And it said it
BMW I test
recommends
drove yesterday
BMWs every 50,000 miles.
Yeah, so it's already into like past its service zones. But I just drove a 2023 yesterday for Joshua. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Had 30,000 miles on it, 36,000 out of warranty. The front differential was already wasted because they couldn't figure out what it was. I went for a simple road test. I'm like, yeah, but the problem is they make them so small they don't last. You know, before they used to have big pumpkins that hold a lot of fluid.
Yeah.
Now they're real little. You know, we don't know if it's full or empty. There's no like sight glass. You'd have to take screws out and go in there and stick your finger or a tube in there and see if it's full because it does evaporate.
What happens? I mean, here's the other dread.
What happens? The rear ends blow up, the transfer cases go bad, and it just
That's where you're looking for
bigger money.
A pull for a diff or a pull
Yeah,
for a diff
so.
for transfer. And for a BMW, I don't know, maybe 10,000.
You know, we don't even want to talk about that. That's why I say do the maintenance. We've let it push for so long.
Yeah.
It's getting time to say if you're going to keep driving this car, you need to know that there's fresh fluid in those differentials.
And that's what, $500 you said? 500?
So all three of them was it was like 1,000.
When you say all three of them, all of the differentials?
Correct.
Yes.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your transfer case was 267.
And you could break it up, like you could say do one now and then do one another oil change. You don't have to do them all at one time. They were saying, hey, I want to do.
Oh, really?
Just
Yeah.
break it up.
Yeah.
Because they're separate systems. One's in the front, doesn't have anything to do with the middle or the rear. So you could do one now, one later, but the sooner the better before
They're
there's
about $100 each.
catastrophic failure
I put the
happens.
pricing on
So
there.
maybe what I'll do is next oil change, I'll get one of them done.
Yeah, just nip away at it, and then you'll have peace of mind. Like I don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah.
Or you're in here and say, hey, "What's this noise?" And I got to tell you, it's $3,000 to replace a part that we could have possibly prolonged the life with a simple fluid service. You
All
know?
right, I appreciate it.
But yeah, I think you're doing good for a Beamer to say that.
Knock on wood.
And most BMWs usually fall apart at 60,000.
I don't know
So
what maybe it's this year?
no. It's just a little bit of maintenance that you do, right?
Yeah.
And you keep up on it, and you bring it in for service. That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Instead of just driving it until something falls off of it
Falls
or
off
breaks off or
breaks
grenades,
off.
right? So
Yeah.
there is a difference, a big difference.
Wow.
Believe it, a little bit of maintenance goes a long way. No maintenance get you nowhere. Get you into
Yeah.
another car payment.
Yeah, I would never buy I love this BMW, but I would never buy a BMW again. With the stories I've been hearing recently.
Just Google
about the new
it.
ones,
Just Google
I've been
any
hearing-
new car.
They're all
Google any new car today. Catastrophic issues. They're all major problems.
Yeah, my friend just got the one with that car, and it says to replace the cooling system at 50K, and it was the whole cooling system that was like overheating, gummy, hoses everywhere, like, and it was a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Water pump, like it was so bad.
Everything's so much
50,000
plastic.
miles on
So
what kind of car was that?
I don't remember.
Is it best to just like buy a 10-year-old car?
My opinion is keep
I
what you
think
got
buying the old
until
one.
you can't afford to service it anymore. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking for a more reliable vehicle, you're in that 10 to 17 area. It's more reliable than your 18 to 25
So like a 10-year-old car, 10 to 17-year-old
that
car.
hasn't been abused or has some service records, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what you have here, Mark. So you're better off just keeping it until you can't.
So,
Right. If the engine goes, all right, we're done with this car.
Oh, yeah.
Tranny, we're done with this car.
Oh, yeah.
But anything else in between that, it still beats,
Yeah,
$1,000 car payment.
Oh my God, absolutely. So what's the damage?
11, 24, 25.
So there's that transfer. 11. 24.
It's good seeing you, Mark.
Yeah, you too.
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, I'll tune into more of your videos.
Okay.
Cracking me up about the inspections. You did one where you're like only in Jersey, 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm like, I feel bad about mine being like 6 months over. You know what I mean?
Your car's not a rolling death trap, and you see the videos here of the rolling death traps. So they really need to have some type of inspection, but they don't care. I don't. When COVID hit, it kind of relaxed a lot of stuff. Robbing from Walmart, certain dollar amounts, and all that shit. Walking in and out of Wawa without. So many things were so. They let the leash out. Now we're trying to bring it back, but I don't think you're going to see a thorough, comprehensive inspection process come to New Jersey. Never. Philly has one, New York has
yeah.
one, Delaware.
Yeah, he didn't mess around.
Yeah,
Just cost
but
money.
I mean, I show you every day here that cars are complete death traps. People are driving around in. Yep, you know.
I think the only thing we've ever done where
You got it. So that's it. Like I said, I overheard Rachel talking to the Swedish import specialist about her car, and it's a Saab. It's not anything super special, but it's special to her that she wants it to be reliable. And whatever he sees, take care of it. She never even asked how much. Just take care of it. By no means are we dripping money, Rachel, I, or anybody, but she never once questioned how much does it cost to take care of her car. She brought it in to get service and be advised on what the car needs.
What are we talking about?
Where when I go to my engine guy, I don't ask for a price, just give me a problem. When Rachel took her car to the Swedish import guy, and I listened to her conversation, like I hear this noise on startup, which I said is the timing chain. She said, my front struts, we put Amazon cheap crap in there. She can't stand the way that they sound. Can you put Swedish parts back in there? Nothing that anybody did here that we couldn't get parts from Saab. Somewhere along the line, he's getting Swedish parts for these cars. She wants that right. The tail light board in the back said it's a bad ground in the board or something. He knows how to bypass it and make it work. Good, I'm glad that he can, because you can't get a tail light board. And then the end of her conversation with him was, whatever you see that's wrong with my car, take care of it. Now we've done the brakes, we've done the tires, the tire monitors, a bunch of other stuff. So there's not like a lot of Mickey Mouse maintenance stuff that he has to do. Her words are just, whatever it is, take care of it. She didn't say you have a cap at 500 or 1,000. I'm bringing my car in for service. I just want it to be right. Whatever you see, fix it. She goes, I don't talk to those people here very often. When I take my Sea-Doo to the Sea-Doo guy,
Yep.
and he said, well, Aunt, you don't even need an oil change. Just change the oil. Aunt, you don't need a new battery. Put a new battery in. I don't ask how much. I want to know when he unwraps it and starts it up, that it's going to do the same thing for me when I take it off the trailer and hit the water. I don't put a price on peace of mind. And other people do put a price on so many things because of the way that they were brought up or their lifestyle or their... I'm saying Rachel's not rich, but you can't go to Rachel's car and say it's a piece of shit.
No.
It's not.
No.
Her tires are 5 years old, and if they're good tread, she still puts new tires on. I need an oil change, and I only drive a couple miles a day, every 6 months. She changes her oil with $20 a quart oil.
She puts less than 5,000 miles on her car.
But we were just talking about because
But she still changes her oil.
the parts guy messaged me and said, hey, we sell universal mufflers for this Ford. And I said, that would be nice and all, but I shouldn't have to get creative to help a customer fix their car. It's when they come in for service and repairs, they should, yes, I'm here for my exhaust system, right? Your engine light's on, your tires are bald. Just go ahead and take care of that. Like, okay, and if you don't trust us, would you like to see the pictures? Like your exhaust system's already in the back of your car and your engine light's waving in your face every time you start the car. It's really pretty obvious that your car needs some work. And then if you're not sure that your front tires are bald, I could just simply show you a picture and walk out and show you. But it's just the world that we're in, I guess, here. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching.